All right, we're live. Let's zoom out. It's Friday. It's the Friday daytime stream. Hello, everyone, and welcome. All right, what we got? I don't know. I like that picture. Let me send a different picture. I almost feel like that picture has got too much glare in it. Hold on. Set this to the side for the moment. That picture's got too much glare. I can use my other camera. All right. All right, we'll go with this image. Let me contact Mike's side. All right. There we go. All right. So the last image had too much glare. All right, we'll probably disconnect here as I move the camera around. Let's see what happens. Yeah? No? Still connected? Crazy. All right. Let's get this menu put together. We'll grab these. I gotta get better at making thumbnails, man. Torchic OP. People said to draw a Torchic, so I drew a little Torchic. Instead of doing important things like submissions or something. This is going to say, why did the Torchic cross the road? We also have Slowking break and fresh Carddass Yugioh. All right, let's hit save on that. So that is the theme of the little Torchic sketch, is why did the Torchic cross the road? Okay, we want this over here. Go ahead and ping everybody. We're going live for Friday day. It's a daytime stream for the people who can't make the nighttime stream. This is some video game music we got playing. Calm video game music. There we go. Cowabunga Mister. What's up, man? Okay, here's our Slowking break with only 8 spots. There's the Torchic. Like the other drawings, the Torchic is for offer. Yes. It looks pretty funny. So it's the same idea. We're calling this base set now. This is card number 4 from base set. You get a little signature down there. That's my signature. There's the number 4. There's the swirl. Crossing. So there he is. I think I've got 2 drawings now. I think I'll take a break from drawing until those other two move. Because I got other things to be doing with my time. Wow, the Torchic looks really nice. Not the Torchic. I'm sorry, the Diglett. I didn't realize how nice the Diglett looked. This one's a bit plain in comparison. Though I think this one has a funnier theme. I didn't realize the Diglett card looked so nice in the end. Huh. What do you guys like? Do you guys like it where there's less things drawn on the card, or do you like it when the card's more filled out? You know, when you put these next to each other, the Diglett looks a lot better. And then here's Quips Umbreon is still here. So with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Carddass, the reason I put that in the thumbnail and the title is because we got more of it. I like when they are drawn with love. Let's go ahead and click on this. Type my password in. And let's go here. And click on this. Very nice. Okay, we'll just pause this. There we go. Okay, so we got quite a bit more of this Yu-Gi-Oh! Carddass. We'd already done 1 restock, but this is going to add quite a bit to it. Oh, and of course, like we just started, now there's a little fly in the room. Son of a blue blop. Throw that away. Let these decompress a little bit. They're sticking to each other slightly, as sleeves tend to do. We need these to be not sticking to each other at all. The condition here is very similar to the other set. They're both played condition. because they're from a long, long time ago. Oh man, I wish these weren't sticking at all. Oh, we got a little hair from the... Somebody in Japan gave us a little hair. How nice. Hopefully a hair from his head. Body hair is way grosser. Okay, let's just go one at a time. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? What's going on is these have been... Ew, did it fall on my table somewhere? Where'd it go? Oh no! There we go. Ah, there it is. Ew. Yuck. Grade that pube. The sandwich bags. What happened to the sandwich bags? Here we are. Level PSA 10 pubes. All right. I was showing Alexis the encapsulation and doing a little practice today, and she mentioned that her hair could fall into the slab, and I said that would increase the value. Here we are. Because you're all sips. I want a hair. Here we are. Grabbing these. Alexis needs sandwich bags. Oh, Alexis is saying she needs sandwich bags. Alexis, if you come up the stairs, there's that little shelf next to the receiving area, right? The one next to the door. And then there's the other shelf that's against the wall, and it's like missing the lower part. You will see a bunch of Walmart bags sitting on the floor underneath it, and those Walmart bags are full of sandwich baggies. So all you gotta do is come up the stairs and look on the floor for a bunch of Walmart bags. I mean, you'll see them if you just walk up the stairs and then look slightly to the left. You'll see them underneath the shelf. You can just go grab as many as you want. Go. Here we are. Arm of the Forbidden One. The rat. This lady. Unicorn. Doopy doopy doopy. All right. Whew. It's interesting. I'm not seeing any hollows in here. Are the hollows removed? The hollows are kind of what I want. I mean, I don't know much. Okay, so these are still nice. You got the Yu-Gi-Oh guy. All right, let me look into this a little bit. Oh, maybe because it's 2 parts. Oh, I get it now. I didn't order 2 separate rounds. This is 1 round, and the hollows are going to be in this bag. I get it. I see now. Ah, so this is part 2. I did pretty well on the tops break last night. You replace it with anything. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, I saw that. You got a really nice Bulbasaur. Okay. Ogre Man. Oh man, I hate that these are like all sticking to each other. And the Gengar. Oh, the non-holo Gengar. Yeah, that was really good. That one might actually have a shot at 10. Because it's pretty hard to get Topps cards to grade 10. But the common cards in those packs were doing really well. Alright. I feel like I haven't seen some of these before. I recognize this one. Look, it's Beedrill. Oh man, you almost have to peel these apart one at a time. It's so ridiculous. Okay, the Goblin. The Golden Beetle. This thing. Where are the hollows? I want the hollows. Oh my god, these are sticking so hard to each other. Okay. It's a plastic thing, you know, when the surface of the plastic is perfectly glossy, and then you compress it. Okay, this has a different color. That's interesting. Okay. Oh no. So the holo's still removed from here. I still don't see them. I better double check the packaging they came in. This is so disappointing, guys. All right, let me just look and see what I actually bought. No holos? Yeah, that's what it looked like. Well, I mean, that's what it is. So let me jump in here. Don't you hate it when stuff like this happens? I might not be ready to add those. Well, if I do add them, I can lower the price or something. But let me see what I actually paid for these. Scammed. Yeah. I need to contact him. All right. I sent him a message. We'll see what he responds with. Darn, dude. Yeah, he did title this as a complete set, and it's clearly not a complete set. If it's missing all the holos, it's not complete. Phooey. All right, well, that's a big letdown. Put these in here for now. So there's still a lot of cool cards in here to pull. But with the holos removed, if it was me, I wouldn't want to pay full price for no chance at the holos. So we could dilute them into here, and that would lower your odds of pulling a holo. But what we could do is we could significantly, well, I don't know how significantly, but we could lower the price, maybe from like $350 to $250 or something like that, if we did that. Or we can just leave them to the side for now. But yeah, that's upsetting, man. Yeah, his title is complete Carddass set. No, it's not complete. You're lying. Okay. Mr. got scammed. Yeah, I got scammed, it looks like. Well, he might not have known. Here's Hidden Trials. So we got some fresh boxes of Hidden Trials in here, because this set is flying off the shelf. It's really selling quite quickly. Can I lift this out of here? It's Rage Quit Bit. It's Monsieur LaFlame. I saw the Bitcoin market jumped. RFK Jr. endorsed President Trump. The DNC is over. People saying it's the greatest thing since sliced cheese. Kamala! And we're off to the races. The end of August is coming. November is around the corner. There you go. All right. Ta-da! The Federal Reserve guy said that it's time for policy change, so that means he's probably going to lower interest rates. Everyone's betting on interest rates dropping. Look at these cute cards. You know, I think we're just going to make the Torchic 100. I think any of the cards that are part of the main set, card number 3, card number 4, I think I'm just going to leave them at 100 and just leave them up here for a long time. And that's it. The sketch cards will be for offer. So you just, whatever you want to pay for the sketch cards. I used to have to hear politics during my birthday. Aw. There we go. Poor Alex. Should the price tag be on the other side? Maybe the price tag be on the other side. All right, there we go. Bro, if that Torchic walking on the street, it's why did the chicken cross the road? That's what it is. It says chick crossing right there, and that's Torchic in Japanese, HP 50. There's my signature down there. It's very cute, right? That's pretty good. It's why did the chicken cross the road? That's what that is. So that's the That's the art design I went with. I think it's very cute. So Jennifer says she'll take the last spot in the Gengar sublist. Okay, the Gengar sublist going off, everybody. Let's get this started. Okay. I didn't know you could write in Japanese. I really cannot. All I'm doing is looking at the Japanese and copying it. I'm not fluent. I can't really write in it. I'm just copying what I see. Okay, so we want to go over to the Breaks History channel. Mega Sublist. So the Mega Sublist is going off. Here we are. Mister, what does the fox say? What does the fox? That's an old one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And there it is, Mega Booster. Let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 of these. Okay. Please explain to everyone why price controls don't work. Yeah, you know, a lot of people have talked about how price controls don't work, but I feel like they don't always fully explain why they don't work. And it's almost like something you have to understand if you've ever ran a business. So let's say you're selling bananas for $1, and Kamala Harris says you have to sell them now for 50 cents because they're too expensive. And let's say your profits go down, but your profits actually go down so much that you're no longer making a 25% profit margin. That's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. Businesses won't operate if they can't make a certain percentage of profit per sale. So if you can't make your standard 25% margin, what happens is you start to go, why would I run this business when I can sell apples for 25%? So I have to sell bananas for a 10% profit margin, but apples sell for 25%. So I get a 25% profit margin on the apples. I'm just going to go sell and produce apples. Forget about bananas. Bananas, I'm not allowed to sell them for the market price. I have to sell them for the government price. That's exactly why price controls don't work. The price controls come in and they say, we'll decide what your profit margin will be. And the companies say, great. And then the companies say, well, now I don't want to produce bananas. I want to produce apples. So it's the same with healthcare. Like, you know, if you decide how much money a doctor can make, a lot of people who might have signed up to be a doctor to make good money say, why would I be a doctor when I can be an investment banker? And so your supply of doctors go down. All right, give me a number, guys. 25% tax on unrealized gains is crazy. Yeah, they're trying to get the rich people who never cash out of their stocks and instead loan against them. But they could probably do something else, like a tax on the loan or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got it. Alex Lopez. The reason the unrealized gains one's kind of crazy is because it's like they haven't sold it, so it's not cash yet. It's just a stock. So it's almost like a new kind of property tax then, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, they could do, instead of that, they could do a tax against loans. But yeah, you know, maybe they don't want any way for the wealthy person to get out of it. All right, here goes Jeff Leon on 1. Cold. There you go, Jeff. NHCC. Andrew Bryan. David Velez. There it is on 4. David Velez. Oh, David. Yeah, David. Oh, Ryan Shapiro is going to be really disappointed with this. Antonio, Pirates Enjoyer. Ryan. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one for Ryan. I'm so sorry, Ryan. Here we are. Here we are. What is all that noise? Is that Karis? And Jennifer Yap. All right, I tell you what I'll do for Ryan. I'll make $40 less, Ryan. I'll give you a free spot on the next one. He bought so many spots. That's your own risk, but I do feel bad for him, and he's a big customer. All right, we'll put him on spot number 5 for the next round. And who was it? David Velez. Wow, dude. He's rich. It's okay. David, welcome to the full spots for the break. So, we need a card. Yes. I can't hear you. Hold on. What? Hold on. I gotta sign for something. I'll be right back. I'm back. That was my shipment of Paldea Evolved. And for some reason, I was required to sign for it, which is weird. Okay. Not only did I have to sign for it, but I had to sign for it and show my ID too. It was like really hardcore. I don't know why they did that. There we go. You guys still here? Mobby, I'm back. Guess they wanted to make sure it was really me. They didn't want any mistakes. Okay. The Mega Booster. Anthony Kalura and David Velez. So this is now 2 out of 7. Some big progress made on that. There's 5 spots remaining. So 5 more lists of this have to go off. Whew. All right. Sweet, says Velez. Ryan, you got worked on. Businesses have rules and you don't. That why you not a business. What is going on? All right. Grabbing all this. I was running around doing errands and just heard I won something. Didn't even know. All right. There we go. All right, so let's get back to it, guys. We have Danny St. Amour, 1 spot in the $35 Pokemon break that needs 8 spots. Thank you. So he did that 46 minutes ago, but that actually sold out. Danny St. Amour. Okay. Very nice. All right. Brian Davis needs 2 live customs. Brian Davis. Here you go, Brian. We've got 1 and 2. There we go. Very good. Brian Davis, that's 2 cold ones. Let's find your bag. Brian Davis. What pack breaks are there? Right now, there's no pack break. We got to choose a new pack break. Oh, Brian Davis. What's the best card you can pull in Shrouded Fable? The best card in Shrouded Fable, huh? Oh, man, this song's cool. What is this? I forgot about this, man. Wow, I haven't heard this song in a while. I haven't heard it since the last time I played this. Hold on, turn this up. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that's a cool sounding song, man. Now, for the next break, let's have it be Maybe platinum. Phantom Forces, not platinum. So we got these Phantom Forces here. We could do a very serious pack break. Oops. And we're looking for Phantom Forces. It's 103. Jesus. Let's do a Phantom Forces break for the next one. Let's just go for it. Do these fit in here? So it's going to be a $50 buy-in for the Phantom Forces break. You get a half pack, basically. And we'll be opening 5 packs in a row. Maybe something crazy will happen. There you go, 10 out of 10. There we go, that's the right way to describe this, 10 out of 10. That's 6 cold ones this week. All right, there we go. Very nice. Toss this over here. So that's the next vintage break. Is going to be Phantom Forces. And this set has a scary good card in it. It's the Silver Dialga card. The most expensive card you can pull out of the XY era. It would be great if we pulled it. It'd be pretty amazing. So there it is. Okay. Let me get rid of these emails. Okay, we'll click on this. Anthony Kalura, 2 spots in the Slowking break. Oh yeah, the Slowking break. Here it is. So this is Dark Slowking from Team Rocket Returns. You guys have really been liking the Team Rocket Returns cards. Look at the nice swirl next to him right there. Beautiful swirl. Okay. Awesome. Anthony Kalura. All right. And this goes into the Ditto bag. Find that Ditto bag. There it is. Wow, this song is so nice. TCC. Pokeball opened Final Fantasy today on his birthday video and pulled that Silver Dialga. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Maybe we can pull one too. Okay. So this will say 4 and 5. That's 5 out of 8. Now he's not done. He wants a spot in the Gengar Sublist. There we are, Gengar Sublist. Okay, Anthony Kalura. And finish that $20 Raichu spot. Oh, you were paying attention to that. That's funny. All right, so let me grab this. Haha. All right, here it is. So we'll say Anthony Kalura up here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Raichu is up to 9 now. Raichu is actually past the halfway point. So Raichu has 5 spots left. Oh, I'm sorry, 7 spots left. You would think Raichu would be done by now, but the spots are $60 each. He's a pricier card. He really is. He's first edition, holographic, fossil Raichu. It's an expensive break. Coltic says, please ship my bag and slab before I forget. Sounds good. Yeah, that's smart, man. Before I forget, huh? How could you forget about little old me? Colton, Corey, Colton, Cody, Coltix. There we go. Okay, and print. Ooh, running out of stamps. Gonna have to get more. I'm gonna order some postage. All right. There we go. Very nice. Put this over here. Who here is hyped for the Pikachu set? There's a Magneton ETB promo. Oh, very cool, man. All right. So Colt Hicks is on his way. Danny Sanimura has a $35 store credit. Anthony Kalura says he'll jump into the Phantom Break with 4 spots. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That set looks nice. Yeah, I agree. Anthony Kalura. Very good. Anthony Kalura. Anthony Kalura. And Anthony Kalura. Very nice. Did you sell your whole Rocket Returns position except for Dragonites? Oh, not even close. I've got tons of Team Rocket Returns. Like, this is one of my Dark Slowkings. So you might have not known how much I actually owned. I own a lot. Here we go. Yeah, I loaded up on Pokemon cards because I had a strong belief that they would perform well as an investment. There we go. And by the way, I was right. They have performed well as an investment. There we go. I was buying Rocket Return cards back when they were like $75 for Reverse Holo 10. Oh, I hate this song. I actually remember this soundtrack, so let's skip past this. Skip this. All right. So here's Mr. David Velez, 3 of the Japanese Azure Lane. Okay. Rocket Returns or Rocket First Edition as investment? No, I was buying both. And Rocket Returns was like this unknown set back then. Nobody knew what it was. And I was buying, like I got, for example, my Dark Electrode for $75. It was a Reverse Holo Dark Electrode, and he's like $300, $400 now. It's really crazy. So those cards just really did very, very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think with the release of the Rocket set, we can anticipate Rocket cards continuing to do well over time. They are. All right. Ready? No, I meant what would you choose now? Oh, Rocket Returns, easily. Rocket Returns is like 100 times more rare. I mean, Rocket First Edition is more nostalgic, right? But it's just the fact that it's harder to acquire the Rocket Returns. So, yeah, I would be watching Rocket Returns carefully. Okay, what do we got? Here's a holo. All right, here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. All right, lovely holos. Why are you not buying a Rocket Returns box then? It's way overpriced. So expensive. They want like $40,000 for 1 box of Rocket Returns. Also, I'm scared it wouldn't be real. There you go. With all these fake boxes. Did you guys see that? Some guy, who was it? It was who was it that bought it? It wasn't ENA Games, was it? It was the ENA guy. He bought a box of Neo Genesis English. And the box looked really legit. It did. It looked like a legitimate box. And it was a total fake box. You don't think they're making those all day long? They're definitely making those. If they made a box good enough to fool these guys, they're just sitting around making them all day. So at this point, I would, if I were you guys, be very scared about acquiring a vintage booster box. I'd be very frightened because you can't really afford to just lose $26,000. No one can. Unless you're really, really, really rich, then you could, I suppose. But, I mean, just let that sink in. Buy a box, lose $26,000. That's insanity. EA Collectibles? Yeah, EA Collectibles. There you go. That guy bought a Neo Genesis box and opened it, and it was a fake box. And he bought it from another well-known card collector who was shocked by it too. They were both shocked by it. We are. Neither of them were anticipating it. And I saw pictures of the box. It looked legit. So that is really, really scary that they're making boxes that look that close to the real thing now. Actually, Rattle Pokemon was making a point that maybe CT scanners will ironically be useful for this, because might be time to start scanning the box just to make sure it's not a fake box. That could save a lot of money. They got duped. They didn't just get duped. They got duped for $26,000. Like, we just had a problem here with our Yu-Gi-Oh! Carddass not having the holos in it. All right, I'm out maybe a little bit. Imagine getting a $26,000 box and selling it off to your viewers, and then it's a fake freaking box. How crazy, you know? So yeah, I mean, as much as people don't like the scanning, the CT scanning, I mean, if it can save you from buying a box that's fake, it's kind of a big deal. I don't know. Maybe I will hold off on buying boxes for a while. I watched it and it scared the crap out of me. All right, this is active now. Type in TCC to get into the Magneton giveaway. He got his refund. Yeah, I heard about that. But it doesn't matter, because the bad guy, whoever got the box and made it, he still made his money. So we got to find that guy out. But that's really probably pretty difficult. All right, but they should work on it. Next up, we got... I'm hoping none of my boxes are fake. I bought them all a long time ago. Brian Davis is spotting the Slowking. Slowking's about to become Fast Moving King. Brian Davis. The breaks are the most popular thing on the channel right now. There you are. Is there anything you can do in a situation like that? You can keep tracking down who did it. You could probably get like the FBI or the police involved, because it's so much money. $26,000 for a fake box. I mean, that is theft. There's no doubt about it. It's a type of counterfeiting that is got to be illegal. So there's 6. I mean, it's a pretty clear-cut case of being pretty evil, right? All right. Very nice. That takes up to 6. Dark Slowking. Do you do investment counseling? Oh, consulting. You know, I've had somebody offer me, I kid you not, $100 to talk to them for a half hour on what to invest in Pokemon cards. And I didn't accept it, because to me, it's like a ridiculous idea. I've never, ever been offered that before. But I had a guy on Instagram. He's like, please call me. I'll pay you $100. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. And I actually just kind of turned him down. Maybe not because it was not enough money, but because it was just kind of weird. You know, it was like, I don't know, dude. But yeah, I mean, to tell you the truth, I have a lot of thoughts that I typically don't talk about. Sort of like, I describe it like this. Like Warren Buffett has something he wants to do next, but he doesn't tell everyone until he's already done it, right? So I'm the same way. Like, I've got things that I've thought of doing, but I'm not going to talk about it until after I've done it, because the number of copycats is a pretty significant problem. And actually, the very first time I ran into the copycat situation was when I started buying Team Rocket Returns, and I started showing people on screen. And then one day I turned around to go buy more, and they were all gone. Somebody just scooped like half of the ones I was watching off the market. So that was all a long time ago. That was like 2 years ago that I learned that lesson. I think it was 3 years ago. I learned that lesson. You don't talk about what you're doing. Marius Larson, 1 box of Korean 151. I learned it the hard way. Somebody snatched all my cards that I wanted. Read a class on Discord. Well, maybe I will one day. All right, let me throw this away. I feel like I could teach some business classes or something. I like teaching, so, you know. And I've had my own personal experiences that I can show others what I've learned. Oh, Korean 151. I'm so dumb. He said Korean 151. Do I have a box of the Korean 151? Not next to me. Darn, I gotta stand up again. Okay, I'll go get it. All right. Cock Game, stop slipping in a PSA 8 2001 Pokemon League Reverse Holo Pikachu for 1019. Technically, you need to be registered to give financial advice. Well, what you say is, this is not financial advice, right? You can say, this is just my opinion. It's not real financial advice. All right. I'm back. One whole box of Korean 151. All right. You ready? Why do you think Japanese 151 is expensive again? It's just a fun set. Ready? Gets opened a lot. There we go. All right. Okay. Why the Torchic cross the road? That's this card, by the way. For those who are just joining, I drew a new sketch. I'm calling it base set now. It's called base set. Sketch card base set. This is Cardconomist base set. And it's why the Torchic cross the road. So he's on a little road, see? All right. Very good. Mass stabbing in Germany. Really? Germany, mass stabbing. Ban assault knives. I think they are actually trying to ban assault knives. Multiple people killed and several more injured in mass stabbing attack in Germany. They're all going to be wondering if it's an ISIS attack. Remember, ISIS almost did a successful attack by a lone wolf at a Taylor Swift concert in Austria. They got caught by intelligence agencies. Intelligence agencies were able to intervene before it could happen. There we are. Okay, you ready? And then Taylor Swift had to cancel those concerts. There we go. Where do we find your address? If we'd like to send you something, you can contact me and I can get you in touch with an address to ship to. Beta Fish says the same. Oh, Cody Hodges says the same thing happened with the poker cards. No. But with the poker cards, by the time I had seen a move in the poker cards, I had already purchased quite a lot. So I was already set with the poker cards. If you had a pew pew, someone could have stopped them. That's the argument, right? But also the other argument is that if everybody had a pew pew, then the mass murderer could have actually used a pew pew rather than a knife, which you could argue is much more effective at killing groups of people. So, you know, there's two arguments to it. The bigger question is, why the heck do we have somebody trying to commit mass killings? And this was not really that much of a thing in the past. In the 90s, you didn't ever hear about the mass killings until Columbine. And I don't remember when Columbine happened, early 2000s. So it was like this new thing. People were finding out the ability to do a mass killing. And it's really awful. The Boston Bombers. Here's Licky Tongue. All right, Mr. Marius Larson. Welcome back, man. Let's see what you have in your box. Okay. See, now if you had a pew pew, already read that. Here's a little Gengar. I like the Gengar. Yeah, it could have actually been worse if the perpetrator had a gun. He might have been able to hurt a lot more people. All right, some of the worst mass killings were from a guy who had a gun. And their favorite go-to gun is the AR-13 or whatever it is, right? Which is why the Democrats want to ban it so badly. Okay. Ooh, Charmander. It's so much less personal to shoot somebody. Well, it's not just less personal, but it doesn't really require you to chase so much. You just stand there and pull the trigger a bunch. Just easier. My phone just vibrated. All right. All right. Very nice. Here's some hollows. Here's, Master Ball Persian. Okay, your card is Master Ball Persian. Nice. The kitty cat Pokemon. And, all right, you got the Erica SAR. Nice, dude. Great box. Erica SAR was like a top pull back when the set came out. I don't know if it still is, but it probably is up there as top 5. Erica SAR. All right. Very good. Boy, I haven't heard this soundtrack in a long time. It's a good soundtrack. Okay. Hey, look at chat. Do you do soccer cards? Currently, I don't do any soccer cards. Maybe I should, though. Ooh. Charmander, little Gengar. 151 is fun to open. Shows you that there's a real demand for the original base set. I just wish that the Charizard card had been cooler in this set. So, Marius Larson. Yeah, Charizard looks a little more like Dragonite in this set, and I think it kind of ruins it. Let's check this. Did he say I have a bag? He said I have a bag. Okay, Marius. Looking for the Marius bag. Totally get soccer cards, mister. We did have soccer cards, and they all sold out back in the day. But you know, the more sports cards we have, the more the channel just opens sport cards. And then people might not actually like that. They might be like, ew, sports cards. And then they might run away. They go, yuck. All right, Marius Larson. Yeah, really large bag. So, Marius, your bag says 224, which means you got to ship soon, okay? I don't know. Will these fit? I guess these will fit. But ideally, whenever we do ship you out, we'll turn it into 2 bags. All right. Anthony Kalura says people are the problem. Yeah, so, you know, as much as it's maybe too powerful of a weapon is dangerous, it's also a problem with people just kind of wanting to do these mass killings now. It's like a new thing, it feels like, doesn't it? And it's like, how do you stop that? There's a lot of radicalism, a lot of social unrest, a lot of revolutionary desires. Like, hey, I'm going to overthrow this current society and replace it with the one that I want. There you are. Joey Maycumber. So there's a lot of that going on. And maybe some people who just are like really big outcasts in society and they don't like it. So they just go crazy and decide, you know what? I'm gonna vent my anger out on you in the worst way possible. Here we go. All right, this is filling up pretty fast. What can you actually do about it? Let's read a little bit about the... Oh, did I already close it? I think I already closed it. Hold on. Let me read a little bit about it. Attack in Germantown of Solingen. It wasn't like a Christmas stabbing because it's not Christmas. Oh, the stabbing happened while the city celebrated its 650th anniversary during a festival. So it was a festival stabbing. Two DJs who were set to perform at the festival today claimed their set has been canceled following the attack. Yeah. So that to me sounds like a terrorist attack, whether it's, you know, maybe somebody, once again, could be acting as a lone wolf for ISIS or something else. But, you know, they chose to do it at a festival, so they were targeting groups. They were saying, we want a group. Give me a group. So that is awful. All right, let's go over here and hit roll on this. Roll it. We got Mr. Mike Side. Wow, Mike Side, nice, dude. You made it on. All right, that was spot number 20. Mike Side. And let's roll and see who gets the Magnemite. Rolling on a 7, so that goes to Anna Bananas. Oh, I wish I could remember her full name. It's Anna Lopez, I think. Anna Lopez, I'm pretty sure. Hope that's it. Write the date down. There we go. Anna Lopez. All right. Awesome. Cool, man. We need a new giveaway now. I think we had one that was in progress. And we had to set it to the side. I don't know where it went. It just makes sense. I feel like for certain firearms, there should be a mental evaluation. Here's Eevee and Caterpie. Well, you know, it's crazy. Somebody can be really mentally stable for most of their life and then just have like a worst week of their life and go crazy, you know? Like, let's say, oh, here's a great example. There's a principal who just killed himself at Disneyland. He committed unalive. And he did this because he got in an argument with his wife. Then his wife claimed that he struck her and the kids or something like that. Now, he's saying that's all made up. He's saying she lied about it. He's saying, I didn't touch them. I didn't touch the daughters. I never would. He's been a principal at a school for like 20 years, clean record. And now he's being let go from this school during this lawsuit against him by his wife, right? Because she's filed against him for attacking her. And so he's like, you know, a guy like me shouldn't just be presumed guilty for something I didn't do after like a whole lifetime of never doing those things. And he says, I didn't actually do those things. She's lying. And then he committed unalive. So it's interesting how intense life can get all of a sudden because of one problem. You know what I mean? So and I would say it's the same thing for maybe these guys who go crazy and decide, you know what, today's the day. This is the breaking point. I'm going to go do it. No, not in Disneyland. Was it a while ago? Down Splash Mountain? I'm pretty sure this was recent. Bryce Wolf. All right, Bryce going into the Slowking break. Did I already do this? Oh, I don't think I did. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we got 7 on Dark Slowking. All right. Have a nice day, Mr. Trickshot. What do you think is the Pokemon mascot of your channel? I don't really have a mascot. I really like Dusclops lately, though. I'm a big Dusclops fan. Okay. Anthony Kalura, 5 of the Merlin stickers. Oh, he's going deep on a very cool item. We haven't opened it in a while. Oh my gosh, this is going to be fun. Okay. How many did you buy? 4 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Merlin Series 2. I have not sold these in a little while because they're so expensive, but I truly feel that people forget what they are. Pokemon Merlin stickers Series 2. All right. Whew. Yeah, these are awesome, man. Now, what's cool is these come right out of a sealed box of these. So it's almost impossible these days to actually find a sealed box. I don't know if I could if I went looking for one. Yeah, there's 0 sealed boxes for sale. You can't find a box of these. So these come out of a box. Look at that. J Golden Group, 30p, 30 pence or something. If someone did have thoughts of doing those acts, I doubt they would talk about it. Yeah. Pretty crazy world out there. Let's see. Yeah, Merlin 2 is 40. Are you ready? Ooh, baby. So your best pull in these packs is to get the holographic Charizard. I don't know much about them, honestly. Well, these are actually a Topps product, but they were printed by Merlin stickers. See that, Topps? So Topps, I believe, gave Merlin the licensing rights to turn these into stickers. Now, I'm trying to remember. I think we opened them from the front. Yeah, perfect. Curious to see what's in these. Well, we've opened a lot of Merlin 1, but not a lot of Merlin 2. Merlin 2 is very rare, very expensive. You got to get a pop-up Chansey sticker. Okay, there's a little running Pikachu. Pikachu and Ash. Charmander. Giant Rhydon. And Charmander. Check that out, guys. I could literally just open these all myself and just grade all of them. And it would be worth the effort. I just have so many sets that are like that where I could just grade them myself, but I just don't go through them all. Yeah, I think about every now and then, what should I grade? And I think about the Merlin stickers. But there you go. That's pack number 1. Holographic Charmander coming out. And then you got this Chansey as well. They're all gradable. All those cards you just saw are gradable. They look really nice when they're done, too. Okay, so check that out. Cool, man. Now, pack number 2. All right, you ready? Oh, yeah, look at that. You got the Pokemon logo. Very nice. Doing good so far, because not every pack has a holo in it. So you got 2 holos already. Okay. The 2 Butterfrees about to make babies. Psyduck. Venusaur looking good. Team Rocket. All right. Let's have this Venusaur in the front. I believe that's the Venusaur from the intro song. I could be wrong. Okay, packet number 3. Okay, there's a little pop-up Ivysaur. Ash with his little sick Pikachu. Okay, so this packet, you'll notice, did not have a holo in it. That's right, because every one does not come with the holo. Okay, little Ivysaur. These are 40 each. Yeah, these are 40 each. They're pretty rare. Mine coming out of a complete box of them. So somewhere in the box is the Charizard. If you just actually dug deep enough, you would pull the Charizard. Okay, here's the Squirtle Squad. Really cool. Look at that. Hey, there's the Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl. Now, these are tough to grade. That is the downside to them. They're not super easy to grade or anything. We graded a couple of these, and I think the best we got was a 9. Okay. You can also open up Merlin. Ah! All right, Anthony did very well. Now, a box will contain multiple Charizards, so there's still probably a Charizard in that box because it's pretty full. I think a box contains 4 Charizards. You just did so well, Anthony. There you go. But we should still have more if anyone else decided they wanted to go digging. Check that out. Wow, man. Charizard from Merlin Series 2. Pretty good. That's some good luck. There you go. Here's Misty, risen up Psyduck. Go get him, Psyduck! That's probably what she's saying, I imagine. That or she's... Actually, she looks pretty angry. Maybe she's just mad at Psyduck. Okay, maybe she's just shouting at Psyduck. She might be an abusive person. She might be an abusive partner. All right, check that out. So this Charizard's exactly why those stickers are so expensive. Holographic Charizard does exist in Merlin Series 2, but not in Merlin Series 1. You can get a non-holo Charizard in Merlin Series 1, but Merlin Series 1, what it has is a really good-looking Gengar. So that's why people open up Merlin Series 1. And it's quite a bit cheaper. So there you go. Wow. So cool, man. I think that's a clip, because we haven't had a clip of that in a while. Okay. So I was going to say Charizard Merlin Series 2. And it was pulled at 58-minute mark. There you go. Whew. Just joined what I miss. Misty, always been kind of bishy. I've used the Squirrel Squad pick as an ID picture in my wallet for 15 years, not knowing how much value it was worth. This order was worth it. Yes. And there's a lot of other cool things in Merlin Series 2 as well, not just Charizard. There's a whole group of cards, you know. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these in like this. All right. And Charizard here will get a little older, actually. Okay. A little 2-finger method there. Boat's going by. Apparently, tomorrow is the shootout in Lake of the Ozarks. The shootout is one of the biggest boat races in America, and they often break records at that boat race. So they'll break records on like boat speeds. And every now and then, there's a spectacular explosion crash. But that is tomorrow in Lake of the Ozarks. And it's actually covered by ESPN, too. Did you guys know that? Lake of the Ozarks boat race. All right. What do we got? And you have front row seats? Nice. Well, if we went to it, we would. What you can do is you can climb into your boat and then drive your boat up to the race and then anchor in the water and just float there in your boat and watch. But our boat's not comfortable enough for that, so we're not going to be going. You would really want a very comfortable boat and one that can travel really far. And yeah, I imagine the traffic must be absolutely insane. I've lived here 4 years. I've never been to the shootout. I should definitely go to the shootout. It's really it's silly that I haven't gone so far. Are you still selling the Rocket Scyther? Rocket Scyther. Do I have a Rocket Scyther? You mean like the Rocket Returns Scyther? He can be for sale, but we have to research his price, okay? Rent a bigger boat for the day. Oh, I suppose we could rent a boat. All right. And spend money on something that isn't Pokemon? Are you crazy? One Fates Collide for Leo Flores. All right, Leo Flores. He wants one lovely Fates Collide. Fates Collide is an Umbreon set, so I'm always surprised that people don't open more of it. It's from the XY era. It's quite old now. And the XY era, it's going to the moon, guys. It's going to get expensive. This is the next set to get really expensive, is XY era. All right, no Moonbreon in here, though. I'm sorry, Mr. Leo. Bro, you'll get to do that thing on the water. Sounds fun. I don't remember if I have a bag or not. It says Leo Flores. I guess we'll go looking for a Leo Flores bag. Let's go ahead and put Danny St. Amour away. Get to do that thing on the water. What are you talking about? Yeah, I can't wait to do that thing on the water. I'm hearing a lot of boats go by right now. Can you hear it? Do you hear it? A lot of boats going by. I don't know what's going on. It must be the weather or something. Wow, this is a super expired bag here. What's this? This is Ephraim Avalar. Bag from 1222. That says 723 on it. I remember Ephraim. I'm going to take these hollows out at least. Let's see what's going on with this bag. Why did he abandon it? Ooh, why did he abandon it? Don't abandon your bags, guys. Ship your bags out, okay? Junk, 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 junk. That's pretty much junk. Oh, because there's no actual good cards in the bag. That's why. So he's got a lot of cards, but none of them are like chase cards, right? None of them are actual hits. Oops. Some basketball. Talking about social activities in Missouri, you should take Quip to the King Gizzard concert. King Gizzard. There we are. All right. I'm going to place this back here now. So, what do we got in here? That gets put over here. That's $150 worth of raws. I don't know if I would call it $150 because a lot of those were kind of junky, but I haven't disassembled the bag. It's just off the table now. Look, here's another one. That was expired. 823, 723, Lou Bay's. I felt like Lou Bay was in here, wasn't he? Wasn't Lou Bay actually here? I felt like Lou Bay was in here. I'm going to leave this. All right, those other ones will be sent off to the box as well, the other box, the expired box. I feel like we're going to have a lot less expired bags coming up because I'm trying to bring awareness to people that they need to ship within a year. But it's like, that's always been the rule. People just don't ship, I think. Lisa, Layton, Lewis, Laura, Lee, Lewis Sutton, Lauren Page, Lori Cloth. All right, Leo Flores, new bag. King Gizzard and Lizard Wizards. There we go. I need to spend some private time with Karis. We have not spent enough time together. You can always tell because it's like when you talk to each other, it's like talking to maybe almost like a stranger or like an acquaintance. We haven't spent a lot of time together this week. It's pretty bad. We have that problem a lot where we spend so much time working. It's almost like you walk into the room and you're just, you know, and it's not even, it's like you don't even know each other. It's crazy. All right, there we go. Have you guys had that? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. When you don't talk to a person in any... we spend time together, but it's not like, you know, it's not like emotional time together. You know what I mean? There you go. Go exercising, go out to eat. Here we are. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Just some stuff. So those are some small bags. Here's a Luis Martinez from 823. I can see why he might not have wanted to ship that. He said, I don't want to ship that. Like coworkers. Yeah, a little bit like coworkers. There you go. All right. We don't intend for it to get that way. It just gets that way. Matthew Hill says 1 blue sky box. Okay, blue sky box. It gets that way because we work so much. Let's see. We don't do anything exciting. All right, here we are. The 350 Cubone has the right idea. He's going to sleep. Okay. There we go. Matthew Hill. Good luck, Matthew. 1 spot left on that Dark Slowking. It might have already sold. Ooh. Okay, okay. Oh. Snip of this. Snip of this. Snip. Snip of this. Use my knowledge, I beg of you. There you go. All right. There we go. I'm reporting you to the Jedi. They shall decide your fate. Oh, Dragonite. I have the power to save the ones you love. Jump Pluff. Here. A Holo. Next year's episode 3's anniversary. Hopefully they'll put it in theaters. Oh, konnichiwa. Look at that Volcarona. Very demure. Oh, Gyarados. Metacam. He's Parachute Pants. How nice. Sally Mints. Cold. Holographic. 20 years. He got the old man image. Oh, there's your hit. It is the Gyarados Full Art. All right, Gyarados Full Art pops out, everybody. Do-do-do. Skill-doobie buns. All right. Throw all this away. Zoink. Okay. Trevenant. Jackalope. Trevenant. Electric. Regieleki, there we go. Okay, Regieleki. There we go. Aha. That's for Matthew Hill. Thank you, Matthew. Hit that like button. There we go. What's up, Hazu? Okay, Matthew. Matt Hedrick. Matthew Rodriguez. Aha, Matthew Hill. And look at this, a second bag that says Matthew Hill. You might have 2 bags, Matthew. In fact, I feel 90% sure that you might have 2 bags. Okay, combined into 1. The power of 1. The power of 2. The power of many. All right. Poor Star Wars. Anthony Kalura. So you're saying there's a chance. Let's do 5 more. Yes, there is a chance for another Charizard. Let's grab 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There they are. So these are Merlin sticker packs. All right. I think you're right, says Mahil. Ho-ho. What's that yellow card on the right? That's base set Magnemite Japanese Pristine 10. All right. Send that one into BGS to see if it turns into a black label. That's an old Pristine before CGC made their grading standard easier. So that's an old Pristine. They used to grade really tough. Okay, Blublazor. Ah, got a Machamp this time. Okay, Machamp. Lovely. Ooh. Very nice. Okay. Ash has got a badge. Very nice. When submitting to PSA, can you send cards in even if you can't find what the card is on their system? Yeah. All grading companies basically let you do something like that. Well, CGC maybe is a little tougher about it. Okay. There we go. Another Ivysaur pop-up. Oh, it might be an exact duplicate? Oh my god, it's an exact duplicate of the last pack. That's how they work. That's why you have a chance to pull another Charizard. Does that make sense? So there's more than one Charizard in a box, and this is a full box, so let there be Charizard. But let me warn you, he's not super easy to pull necessarily. Guess if you get lucky, but I think there's about 4 of them in a box. Okay, you got a badge. Nice. Primeape wearing Ash's hat. Blublazor. Hey! Ash, and he's holding a Voltorb. Looks like he thinks he's holding a Pokeball. Okay. The Team Rocket. That's right. All right, you got a little Team Rocket card. No second season. The Disney Wars fans are blaming the review bombing and bigotry. They just don't want to admit that it was stinking. The power of 1. The power of 2. The power of many. Yeah. Throw that away. They should never direct again in their lives. How can you take something as valuable as the Star Wars brand and add that crap to it? It's so like it drags the brand through the dirt and makes it not so mystical, not so like valuable. Now it's just any brand. You know what I mean? That's brand damage. Ooh, look at this. Recognize this card? Island of the Giant Pokemon. Are you guys okay? They're doing brand damage, man. They've lowered Star Wars down to any TV show. Used to be if you thought a Star Wars thing was coming out, it's going to blow your mind. Now you're like, did you see the latest Star Wars? Man, don't got to. It sucks. Get them out of here. They need to audit the lady showrunner. Brain damage. All right, here we go. Last one. Poor Star Wars. We'll show you just how woke we can be. Here we are. All the... Ooh, look at that guy. He's like vomiting fire. Wow, that's a lot of fire. Pikachu's doing a little BDSM. All right, cool. Just moments from the TV show in these cards here. Mandalorian is good. The other series have been mid. I watched Mandalorian. I didn't think it was good either. It's got the same strong woman vibe to it. Mandalorian's constantly being, saved by a strong woman or something like that. It's actually, in my opinion, Mandalorian was made for women. Think about what it really is. It's about a dude who is like, he just loves this baby. Wow, what a very sort of like, if you wanted to make a character attractive to women, you would make him into this sort of like, I love children kind of figure, you know what I mean? So he's like, I'm so attached to this baby and so protective of it. It's I don't know. I don't think it was made for dudes. I think it's fair to say that the stories can be made for men or for women, right? You can take it one way or another direction. They don't really make stories for men so much anymore. I don't think it's a thing. Masculinity is toxic, competitiveness, testosterone, Hulk Hogan ripping his shirt in half. They don't do that stuff anymore. It's bad for you. They don't want you to think that way or feel that way or whatever it is. You know, it's just the way of the times right now. It's just how it is. There we go. Very nice. I get it. I totally get it, actually. I'm very, like, open-minded and aware and whatever you want to say. I totally get it. It's just that if every single show and movie and TV show are exactly the same style, you're just kind of like, I already know how this is going to go. The stupid, bumbling guy gets saved by the strong, smart woman, the end. And it's the same problem with the Marvel movies. Why I don't watch superhero movies? I don't watch superhero movies because it's always the same. The good guy develops some good guy skill, and the bad guys, all humans are like insects to me. He's going to kill all the humans, and then the good guy fights to save the day, and he saves his girlfriend in the process. And he becomes stronger, blah, blah, blah. He believes in himself. The end. It's the exact same formula every time. Well, a lot of TV shows are a very similar formula, too. The formula is simple. The bad guy is anyone who has sort of like... believes in any kind of racial purity or something like that, right? So that's like Voldemort from Harry Potter, right? So the bad guy is anti-mixing, you know, he's sort of like blood and soil type. The good guy is the sort of everyone's equal to each other. Everyone needs to mix. That's the good guy. And so that's every single story now, and there's absolutely no deviation. And that's because the moral axioms have been decided by Hollywood. Here's what's good, here's what's bad. And it falls into very strict kind of rules about what's good and bad. And so you get no story variations of any type at all. And it's just so interesting. You could actually predict what's going to happen next. I know what's going to happen after that. What's going to happen after. I don't need to watch the story. I already know what the story is. There we go. Very predictable. So next up, we've got Tony Coy, Paldea Blister. You got it, Tony. All right, Tony. We got a new movie coming up, Mandalorian and Grogu, like bleh. How much for the Phantom Force break? It was $50 per spot. You get a half of the booster pack, hopefully the hot half, right? And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in here, so there's 4 spots remaining. All right. Excuse me, sir. I'll have your finest red. All right, what we got? Me and Mikasa would like to reserve a seat. Did you say Paldean Fates? I might have said Paldean Fates, but I can see that what you wanted is Paldea Evolved. Oh. All right, very nice. Yeah, I mean, artwork is all about variety, right? Art is about variety and perspective and creativity and weirdness. But a lot of TV shows are not weird. They're not creative. There's very little variety. It's all the stories are told from a social politics point of view, where it's sort of like liberal ideas are good and conservative ideas are bad, right? And fine, you know, you can do that as much as you want, but if that's all you do, it's just kind of like, oh, Jesus, dude, how many more of the same exact replica characters are we going to get? Like you can see the character archetypes instantly, the way that they dress, their manner, the way that they speak. You're like, okay, here's this character and that character, and you just already know what their character pathway is going to be like, and there's just very little deviation. Here's Skip Bloom and Slowking. Oh, Tony Coy, it's so cold. I'm sorry, Tony. Did you still have the Pikachu PSA 9? I believe I do. It's right here for $30. Pikachu Black Star Promo 9. Avengers Endgame was pretty unique, not slot of movies and with the bad guy winning. Do you think so? He snapped his finger and won, but then the good guys went back in time and changed things. So, no, it was another very predictable show. It was exactly the same. Yeah, it's all superhero movies and with the bad guy losing and the good guys winning. It's really, really, there's never any tragedy, like real tragedy, you know what I'm saying? It's always the good guys prevail, and there's not a lot of complexity to it. I just wish there was. I wish there was like some variety and interestingness. Maybe that's why The Boys is so fun. The Boys also takes the point of view of social politics, right? Homelander is basically Donald Trump, and Starlight is like the Kamala Harris campaign, right? She's about, you know, not being evil or narcissistic or egotistical. It's still from the perspective of social politics. But, it's at least it's fun. Like, at least they play with it a bit. And so, once again, you're in the same formula, but at least they do it well. Like, they do it. The writing's interesting sometimes. Sometimes. You know what I mean? All right, Tony Coy. The characters are fun. You enjoy watching the characters interact. There we go. All right. That's Endgame, not Infinity War. It's more about the spectacle and the characters. Fun seeing well-done movies with these types of characters. Here we are. All right. I guess for me, what really sells a movie are the ideas, not like any of the action scenes. I get really bored of action scenes these days. They just don't do anything for me. Oh, it says my scissors have arrived. Haha. All right, we have Ivan Ramirez. Yo, mister, let me get 10 packs of One Piece 5 Japanese. OP5? All right, let me find the OP5s. Here we are. There we go. Mister doesn't like movies. He watches movies for politics. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's why I enjoy talking politics so much. All right, here we are. I mean, sometimes an action scene can fit really well, but a lot of the times I just don't get rizzed up by the action scenes. It's just like, oh, and then they shot guns or something like that. It could be a sign that I've watched too much content by now. Like I've seen too much content. It doesn't move the needle for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I'm desensitized to it. All the action and the violence, you're like, yep, and then they definitely shot each other. Yeah. Okay. Mr. likes Korean pop shows that involve math. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Now, that's Karis. She was watching a Korean romance drama or something like that, and it was really funny because there's this moment where the main characters are flirting with each other, and Korean flirting includes proving how good you are with math. How crazy is this? That's how they flirt. They go, oh, yeah, prove to me that you know this advanced calculus. Oh, I'll show you on this napkin. It's like, oh, my God. And that was a genuine romance moment in the TV show. I was like, what are you watching? Oops. There we go. Pick that back up. Very good. She was like, her jimmies were getting rustled because this guy was good at math. She was like, oh, he's good at math. He went to an elite school. And he knows calculus really well. Oh, my God, dude. All right. Very good. Has the rest of the world seen you flirting? You might want to put that away. It wasn't like a playful, silly moment. Like, she was actually getting it, like, excited that he was so good at math. Like, it was I'm falling in love with you. You're good at calculus moment. Oh, my God, dude. Okay, here's a holo. That would get you bullied in the United States. You'd be like, nerd. Did you know about the soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo got over 20 million subscribers in one day on his YouTube channel? Woo! There you go. Being a professional athlete gets you a lot of attention. All right. Very good. I mean, it takes a lot of brains to be good at sport, you know what I mean? Sports isn't all physical. It's also like just understanding the flow of everything and being like, so you got to be physically smart, you got to be skillful, but you got to be like a strategist too. So I get it. The top athletes get a lot of attention and they deserve it. There we go. Very nice. Ivan Ramirez. Did you have a bag, Ivan? I'm on my work break. Get her done, NHC. Time to work. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Have a nice day. It's 6 p.m. I should probably wrap up too, guys. Let's see. It is Friday, so Karis is probably just waiting for me at this point. Ivan Ramirez, I'll get you a new bag. Didn't you get back to me on my question? You didn't get back to me on my question. Can I extend my slab away even if I did it once already? He says, lol. Oh, lost my job, but bounced back. I tell you what, man, go ahead and send $20 in. I'll let you extend it, okay? Yeah, send those $20 in. If you think you can pay it down, let's do it. Someone finishing Slowking? I work and watch the stream getting paid to watch. I'm at home recovering from this damn wisdom tooth. Oof. Did you say 24-hour stream? I certainly did not. I don't think I'll ever do that again. I did do a 24-hour stream once on my other channel, and it got a lot of views, but YouTube took it down because it was too long. So YouTube only saves up to 11 hours. And it's not like I earned that much money from all the stress of it. Didn't really pick up a lot more subscribers from the stress of it either. So it's just like this punishing thing you can do for no reason. People go, oh, he's going for... Hey, there we go. Jennifer Yap sent in for the last spot. It's this punishing thing you can do that doesn't really have a very serious payoff. It just gives people a couple chortles to go, oh, 24 hours. All right, Miss Jen. Cool, baby. It's 11 hours, huh? We could do an 11-hour stream, sure. I'll get a blood clot and die, guys. You don't want that. Stand up and stretch and go to the bathroom. It's not worth it, guys, I promise. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, what'll happen is people will finish spending money. They won't have any more money to spend, and then they'll be like, I don't got anything to do now. We'll sit here talking about dumb things. You'll hear me complain. I'll be like, blah, blah, blah. I don't like this. I don't like that. And there'll be nothing else to do. You just hear me complain about stuff like the way I don't like TV shows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there we go. The lack of variety. The tropes. Here we go. The strong woman trope. The stupid Homer Simpson trope. All right, there we go. Very nice. So, TCC, I've been thinking about taking the Amtrak and maybe visiting for a week. What, visiting out here, Lake of the Ozarks? You can take a train out here, can't you? I don't know if you can take it all the way to Lake of the Ozarks. Pretty sure it'll take you to... I'm not sure where it'll take you to. I actually don't know. All right, so give me a number. Somebody give me a number. How many packs are in the One Piece? 24 packs. He could come to Kansas City. 3, 1, 2, 3. There you are. So these are shuffled. So those are my custom booster packs. And then these are the people in the break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these guys bought the booster packs. For those of you who are new, who are watching how this works, I'm teaching you how it works. So they bought $40 booster packs. And one of the booster packs contains a Dark Slowking. And he's really nice. There we are. Okay. All right, so somebody give me a number. We gotta do one more break, a split on this cards here. 5. Alex says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. All right, so there it goes. Now we just find out who actually pulled the Slowking. Good luck, everybody. Here's a Jennifer. Oh, it's Jennifer on 1. You didn't expect that, did you, Jen? Jen, you saw your name pop out right away. You probably thought it wasn't you. But since we shuffle both of them, yep, spot number 1 can be it. Okay, how about a star card? There's Alicia. Sorry, Alicia. Here's a Gargoyle. Mr. Gargoyle. Pulling Gyarados. Bryce Wolf. Progunk. Here's a Alicia. Ooh, Alicia went deep on this one. I'm sorry, Alicia. Here's Brian Davis. Pulling Leo. Anthony Kalura. Pulling the star card. So you will head over to the other break. Okay, and I believe this is also Anthony, isn't it? Yes, it is, because he had 2 spots. All right, there they are. Here's everybody's pulls. I'm going to set them to the side for the moment. Okay. Whew. Time to go buy a lotto ticket, says Eddie. I'm going to restock these real fast. So we're reloading up our custom booster packs. Miss Jen, what a stroke of luck. Sent on Cash App, but forgot to add my name is Osvaldo Jimenez. Okay, sounds good. I'll put these packs back in here to be used again. This can go in here, and this can go in here. Man, I like this music we're listening to. It's really nice. Anthony Kalura. So you got spots number 1 and 2. So it's the same deal. This is a star card break. Just like the other ones. And Jennifer gets this. Wow, Jen. Oh, it actually says Gargoyle on it. So I'm going to remove this sleeve because once upon a time we accidentally wrote Gargoyle on it. And now we'll flip this around. There we go. Ba-doop. Ba-doink. All right. Beautiful. He got a nice swirl next to him too. So I suppose in the nighttime stream, I get to pick out a new break. We've got this Raichu break. He's actually moving. The Mega Break has moved up to 2 spots now. 2 Mega Boosters are complete. So 2 out of 7, basically. And then we've got the Stadium Evolutions moved up to 10 recently. So that's what we got going on here. Oh, right. And this card has not moved as much. That is Charizard. He's got 2 spots in him. He's got 21 spots total. It's really expensive. And this booster pack as well is also really expensive. It's got 25 spots, $40 a spot. Neogenesis Lugia booster pack. Pretty amazing. Graded PSA 10. Lots of breaks. The breaks are a popular thing that we host on this channel. That seems to be the thing that people really like. I guess since Rocket Returns is doing so well, we do another Rocket Returns probably. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking another Rocket Returns. So tonight we'll pick a new Rocket Returns card. Okay. And we can just keep going on Rocket Returns. I don't mind. Here's a Garrett Henderson. Let's just see what he sent real fast. Store credit. And will I need to send a penny message to use future store credit? A penny message is a great way to do it because it puts you into line. But sometimes you can just ask me to open you something. Or like, let's say you wanted to go into a break, right? Or you can just tell me to put you in the break. And I'll be like, all right. There you go. Okay. The biggest concern about doing that is line jumping. So let's say it became really important that no one line jumps. Let's say you wanted a live custom, for example, because you think it's hot. Well, we couldn't let you line jump. I'd have to put you in line. So penny messages are a great way to put yourself in line for store credit. Other than that, sometimes you can just ask me, hey, can I have this? Can I have that? Like, let's say you see a nice slab you like. Let's say you like this Ivysaur. You can say, can I have that Ivysaur? And I say, oh, yeah, I'll go grab the Ivysaur for you. So there you go. Okay. And then Osvaldo says, here's for the slab extension. Osvaldo Jimenez. I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. Slab away. Garrett says, I tried. Don't forget the star card is $60 on this one. Yes. Yeah, I guess use my store credit to finish the Slowking. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, so if you try to do it with the comment section, you risk me missing it. You risk me not seeing the message, because sometimes I don't see every message. By the way, if you ever really need my attention, you can spam. So let's say you're doing something, you're trying to get my attention for something related to the actual business. You can actually spam. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah. But then again, you might have tried to, so let's say there's only 1 spot left, right? It does actually become kind of important who orders next. So Jen might have actually gotten that order next. I'm not sure. But it does actually become important in that case who orders next. So when there's just 1 spot left, really important to do a penny message in that situation. But let's say we're at the beginning of a break. Like, let's see this Raichu. He got a lot of spots left. If you ask me to jump you in here, I'll just jump you in here. But if there's only 1 spot left, I'll be like, well, send me a penny message, right? But yeah, I didn't see your earlier message. I apologize for that. Okay, so where were we? Osvaldo Jimenez. Yeah, I probably couldn't allow you to jump in on the last spot because that will upset somebody else who said, well, wait a second, I sent in for that. Who goes first? So this will go from December to, what's halfway, July or something like June? June 25. That's a really long break. What did you actually have? PSA 10 SV49? Oh, dude. All right. I guess I'll extend it for you, Osvaldo. It's not the smart thing to do, I'll tell you that. Here's a Fernando Nunez. He also missed the Slowking. So multiple people tried to finish the Slowking. He is over. All right, you guys really like Team Rocket. So why don't I take a quick look and see if we can get another Team Rocket item going. So he also missed. Here we have a Team Rocket Magnemite. That's Rocket Returns Magnemite, and it's pretty cheap, so it finished pretty fast. He's also extremely rare. 24, and I own a lot of them. So I think I own like 4 or 5 of those because I bought a lot of them during a time period when no one knew about them. We could do an insane break on this. This would take a really long time, but I don't know if I have 1 of them or 2 of them, but I'd like to keep 1. So that one might not a possibility. I'm pretty sure I only have 1 of these. That's Magby. I might have 2 of these Dratini's. Dratini is nice. Here is actually Dark Slowking, the reverse holo version. Problem is some of the Rocket Returns cards I only have 1 of, and I'm not as interested in selling at that point. But I'm supposed to be open-minded to anything, right? How about Rocket Return Slowpoke? That's on the table. Yeah, the Rocket Return Slowpoke's actually on the table. He's pretty cool, too. Here he is. Obviously, some Rocket Return cards are more desirable than others, but they also are more expensive. So there's a trade-off, right? Like, okay, you want the best one? Okay, well, your odds go down because they get way more expensive at that point. So what do you want? Do you want low odds, more expensive card? Or do you want, you know, a card that's going to break really fast? Here we go. Here's some Rocket Returns. So I did have 2 of the Dratinis. Oh my god. Check these out. We got Dark Tyranitar, Togetic. It's a great set. I do have double Dark Slowkings. We'll do this one for Jen. Dark Golduck. Look at this. Cubone, Dark Tyranitar. There's another Magnemite. Look at this bad boy. Legendary Collection, Dark Slowbro. Whew. What that carp do? Oh, the carp would be insanely expensive. The Magikarp, so desirable. And every time I've seen it sell. It says here I got mine for $800 back in 2020. So 800 is pretty high. During that time period, paying $800 for that is kind of unheard of. I don't know what it would go for today, but probably more than 800. But you never know, actually. But yeah, 800 is a lot. So you can't even find one for sale, and that's almost always the case. You can almost never find one of these for sale. There it is. Now, it looks like one did sell in July 25th for $850. So I must have overpaid for him back then, but I really wanted him. And it kind of makes sense that people might not understand what they're holding or how rare it is. But Magikarps tend to go for extra money. And the problem with this particular Magikarp is how ridiculously low pop it is. So, you know, $850 to me, oh my god, and he hasn't changed. So check this out, this Magikarp, there's a lot of Magikarp collectors out there that would pay a lot of money for this. And this guy's only pop 7. So when that other seller posted it onto eBay, he didn't even know what he was holding. He was holding a real rare Magikarp. Pop 7, Team Rocket Magikarp, bro. Yeah, he kind of underpriced in my opinion. You don't have to agree, but I think he did. Magikarps, especially old vintage Magikarps with low pops, they tend to do extremely well. Get a level X Pokemon break going. We could do something like that. How much is the legendary Slowbro? Really expensive. All right, guys, I got to hop off. It's now 6:18. I am hopping off. We'll be back on for the late night Friday night stream. You can bet your bottom booty cheeks that I'm going to be there because it's Friday. We don't like to miss Friday. So we're going to be there for Friday night, and we'll pick a new slab, and there's just a lot of different choices. So see you later, guys. Do Tyranitar. Tyranitar is like a $2,000 card. He'd take forever.